Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to Archives, Season 2, Episode 2. We're here. We made it. Welcome. My name is Jasmine, if you guys don't already know. This is the second time that I'm filming. I actually filmed like a 40-minute podcast and I recorded it, but it like was zoomed in. I don't know why it was zoomed in. I didn't touch it, but I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you're doing everything on your own. You mess up. So here we go again. So we're going to be talking about a couple different things. I want to talk about the Barbie and Oppenheimer movies that came out. I'm a movie snob, so I do go and see the movies at least once a week, whatever the movie may be. And then we'll talk about the Delulu girl, because I'm a Delulu girl at heart. Like I really am that girl. And then we'll go into a little bit about what I'm over this week. So let's just get right into it. So Oppenheimer, Barbie movie, get into it. What did you guys like? I personally went to go see Oppenheimer first. I love history. When I was in high school, I got straight A's through and through for every single year that I did history. I don't know how many do you have to do. I'm pretty sure you have to do history every single year. But I love history. I love learning about it. I love seeing it. I love, I just love history. I don't know why. And so went to go see Oppenheimer. It was a very intriguing, interesting movie. I went to go see it in Dolby Theater. That sound, like literally the chair was shaking. I saw this one tweet as well, or not tweet, it was like a Threads where they were like, when you go to the Barbie movie, and it was like one of the Barbie dolls had like crazy hair, because she was like, when you go to the Barbie movie and you see Oppenheimer's playing next door, because it's actually so loud. Like I felt like I needed to cover my ears at some point because it was just so freaking loud. It was crazy. Anyways, yeah, I haven't seen Barbie yet. I might go see it. By the time you guys watch it, I'll let you know. You can catch up. You can like stay in contact with me through my Instagram or TikTok. I'll have everything posted right here, or around me somewhere. And yeah, Barbie, I heard it was more about like women empowerment and just talking about like how women have to become accustomed to like so many different standards. Like you can't be too thick, you can't be too thin. And I've talked about this, I feel like, where it's like we as women, we have so many like levels that we have to be on to be considered as perfect, but there is no such thing as perfect. But I feel like we sometimes put that in our heads, maybe, of just like, oh no, I need to make sure I'm here, there, blah 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 blah, to feel good about myself, when you don't really need to. And I feel like that movie, I guess, is, sorry, I just had green tea. I feel like that movie really puts the female in front of the camera and makes it more of like, this is a letter to you, this is a message to you. So I don't know, you tell me. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I actually don't know if I will go see it, because I don't know. I don't know. I cry a lot over very, very little things. Yeah, anyways, also I got a gradual tan. So I started using this Tanologist illuminating gradual tanning lotion, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. There was a girl that commented on one of my posts about me doing like tanners, and she was like, oh, you're like ruining little girls' lives. Like you shouldn't be talking about like self-tanner. I'm like, damn, people are sensitive AF. I deleted the comment, obviously, because I thought that was so stupid. Like, literally do whatever you want. And that's all that matters. I do it because I like to have a nice glow. I don't know if on camera it's showing, but I do like having a really nice even glow, as I do have a lot of like, my skin's not perfect, and I feel like it also helps with a little bit of my my stretch marks too, which helps because I feel like I'm a tiger. I have so many. It's just me, so I don't care. Yeah. So what have I been up to? I want to know what you guys have been up to if you are still watching now. I feel like every single week things change. So this week, what did I do this week? I recorded an episode earlier this week. I've been trying to get back into YouTube because I am going to be moving in a couple of months. So I've only lived in this apartment for like 5 months now, but I'm getting a larger one because this one, it served its purpose for what it needed to be served for. But I got a really good opportunity and I'm going to take it and get a way bigger space. And like, yeah, because right now I live in a studio apartment, which I love. I've never been in a studio. I've always had like a 1 bedroom or whatever. And I love it, but it is kind of hard having everything in one room. So I am going to get a bigger space. So that's going to be nice. What else has been going on? Oh, I went to Camarillo because I found on Facebook Marketplace, which, by the way, side note, Facebook Marketplace is so amazing. If you haven't checked out Facebook Marketplace and you love buying like really intricate pieces or tech or like whatever, like I bought my Kindle on there. It was a brand new Kindle, like still wrapped in the box and everything for $40. A brand new Kindle. I'm DJing now. That's my new like hobby. I'll get into that in a bit, but I bought a DJ set for under $100. It was like this lady used it twice. It was still in the box. And I saw all the cables and everything. And what else did I buy? I bought a bunch. I've sold a lot more than I bought for sure. I bought this gorgeous Sherpa cloud couch or cloud chair, and I used it for one photo shoot, and then I sold it for how much I paid for it, which was awesome. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of stuff from there. I want to get a lot more intricate vintage pieces though that you can't really find everywhere for when I move to my new place next month. And obviously, like if you guys want to come along with me, I film those. So I have one from when I moved into my last apartment. So there's a video up there. If you want to watch on YouTube, I'll have it linked down below. But I'm probably going to do it again with this one. I mean, most of the stuff is kind of the same. Like I definitely did buy a few different things. And I feel like I am going to be selling more. I don't know yet. I actually have no clue, but we'll see. I don't know yet. Anyways, so getting into why I was in Camarillo. So I went to Camarillo because on Facebook Marketplace, I started okay, back it up. So I wanted to start a new hobby. I love starting new things. My problem is I don't always finish them. So this one being like the podcast, like I started it. And, you know, in the beginning, I definitely wasn't posting as frequently as I should. And it could be because, like, in the beginning, I wasn't getting a lot of people showing up for me. And I've noticed that in my life in general. Like, I don't have many people showing up for me. But the ones that do, it's like I am so grateful for every single like person that does, even if it's not a huge number, even if it's a very, very small number, I do still really appreciate it. Getting sidetracked, sorry. But so I love listening to music. I love mixing music. I love creating playlists and stuff like that. So I wanted to teach myself how to one DJ and like create different sounds, finding different music. And you know, I have a lot of parties at my house. I love entertaining, so I always need to have like some kind of music in the background, kind of like mixing different genres of music and stuff like that. And if you guys have ever played Guitar Hero Rock Band, I used to compete for that. I actually got a medal. It was the 3rd place medal, but I did get a medal for winning one of the games that were playing in LA, like one of the competitions in LA for Guitar Hero. Oh my God. For Guitar Hero. Yes. So I did compete for that. I won third place. That's besides the point. And then I, like, alongside that, there was like another game that came out on Wii, I think it was back then. And it was like a DJ Guitar Hero. And it came with like a little set and it had the little buttons and a little like scratch pad. I don't even think it's scratch pad. But that one was really hard to play. I feel like that one was harder than actually playing on your own controller. So I've always wanted to actually play and like teach myself and learn, and I do learn fairly quickly. So I just wanted to try it out and see what was to come. So I ended up going to Camarillo and I picked up this brand new controller. It was pretty much brand new. It was like maybe used once or twice, she said. I don't know if it was true, but that's what she said. And so I came back home and I went ahead, just opened it right up, took it right out, and I plugged it in and it wasn't working. And I was like, oh my gosh, this lady just made me spend this money for a controller that doesn't even work. So I messaged her and she was like, oh, you got to do da da da. And I tried it and it didn't work. And I was kind of getting frustrated because I was like, wow, this is my karma. Like, I don't even know what the karma was for, but was this a sign for me just to not try? But with me, I'm very stubborn with like getting things done. So when I want something done, like I will do everything, or when I want something done my way, or like when I want something, I do anything and everything that it takes for me to get to that point. So, I mean, granted, sometimes it doesn't work out, blah, 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 but I will always try, and I will try as many times as I need to get what I want. And it ends up always working out. So I tried contacting the brand, which was Pioneer. So I contacted the brand to see if they could help me figure out why it wasn't working. And it was just as simple as I had the wrong software, which is my bad. You know, I probably should have researched it a little bit beforehand, but I did research that part. And then the buttons weren't working and I had to like get like a divider, or it was like a bunch of stuff that I didn't even realize that I needed to get before even plugging in the controller. It was pretty intense. And then I have like a big amp that plays music. It's very loud. It's really nice, but it was only Bluetooth and it wasn't even connecting to that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Like I was about to give up and I hadn't even started. But all that to say, it ended up working out in the end. The day that my friends came over, which was a couple days ago, it was so fun. To me, at least, it was really fun. And I got to play some really cool alternative music that, you know, some of my friends have never heard of. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I would definitely do it again, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to teach myself to mix sounds more and more and maybe eventually make my own music. I don't know. I'm just doing it for fun and for the entertainment of it and the plot. Just for the plot. So, yeah. What was another thing that I did this week? I love doing graphic design. I love creating graphics. If you guys don't know, I have a website and it has like all of these really cool graphics. It's like an old school computer vibe. You guys should check it out. I'll put in the link again. But I love just creating graphics. I think it's so fun and interesting. So I made an itinerary for my friend's bachelorette, and I sent it to all my girlfriends that are, you know, bridesmaids, and they were so obsessed with it. I sent it to my mom too. She was like, you need to sell this. You need to do something with this. Like, don't just harbor it. Like, send it out to people. And so I made an Etsy account. Because I was like, okay, like, what's the harm in it? You know, like, just, it's there. It's a digital file. I make it once and I sell it as many times as I want. Like, why not try it out? So I did that. And the first week, it actually went really well. I have 2 listings on there, and I do want to continue to make more, only because I really enjoy creating. And for me, it doesn't even feel like I'm doing it. I'm not really doing it for money. I'm doing it because it keeps me being creative, and it keeps me just always wanting to try new things and to excel my graphic design skills. Yeah, so sorry, camera shut off. But all you have to do is add in pictures and redo the text, I think, and that's it. And it's perfect. No. So, anyways, now we're going to get into what I've been over this week. So, the last time before, okay, hold up. So what am I over this week? I'm kind of over giving people many, many chances. I feel like I always give people chances. Oh my God, my friends are texting me. Whatever, I don't care. Do what you want to do, girl. um, I don't know. I feel like I'm such a people pleaser. I think that's what I'm over. It's like me being a people pleaser. Also, me thinking that my worth is through numbers. If you know it, you know. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Or is it what is it? If you know, you know. But sometimes I compare myself to other people and other people's success, especially their success. Yeah, so I compare myself in many different ways to other people, and it's always negative on me, and thinking of why am I not here? Why did I start so late? Why did I do this, that, and the other so late? And I feel like, whatever. Everybody has their own timing, so it doesn't even matter. But I don't know. Am I the only one that feels like that? Like sometimes, like I overanalyze and I compare myself to like so many different people, and I'm like, girl, sit down, sit down. You're fine. Like I know you're probably not where you want to be right now, but just keep going on the path that you're going on because it's going to work out. You're going to figure it out, but you have to take all these little baby steps to know what's going to be the perfect one for you because, I've gone through so many different ventures to figure out where I want to go. And I feel like I'm still going through it. Like I'm still trying to figure out what it is that I want and what it is that I want to do. So I feel like I'm always trying to self-evolve. But I definitely turn around and look back and I'm like, you know what? I actually did do a lot of things, but there's people that have done way more and worked much harder than I did. So I feel like sometimes I do put a little bit of pressure on myself, and I think that's what I'm over is just being so hard on myself. Like, let's just take a chill pill. Let's regroup, bring ourselves back together because I know there's so much that I want to do. I don't know if you feel the same way where it's like, oh, I want to do this, but also I want to do this. I really enjoy doing this. And it becomes so much alongside with just like your normal life duties and like work and stuff like that, that you kind of put them all on the back burner. And then it ends up being like a whole thing of like, oh, well, I never got to do any of these things that I actually wanted to do because I was inflicting myself with like negative thoughts because other people were doing it or doing it much better than I was. So I don't know. Tell me if you feel that way because girl, I be feeling that way. What's another thing that I'm over? I feel like I was over so much when I first recorded this. There was like a couple and I'm forgetting. Oh, girl, I'm over this heat. Come on. It's hot outside, okay? I love like a little bit of heat. I actually love the cold. If you don't know me, now you know. I love like nice chilly coldness. I like it when it's raining because it gives me like cute cozy vibes. That's why I want to move to London because it's just, the weather there to me, I would love like a sunny day here and there, but I love it when it's like gloomy and rainy. I don't know why. I think just because I'm so used to the sun all the time. And I'm not saying I don't like it being sunny. I just don't like it being 110 degrees and 141 degrees in my car. Like, that's not the vibe. We're not doing that. I'm really over the heat. I've been sitting in my house. Oh, you know what I'm also over? Oh my gosh. It's another thing about me though. But I'm so over me not getting out there, me not meeting new people. Like, oh, and also dating apps. Like, I'm done with them. I think I said in my last one because I was supposed to go on a date with a guy from a dating app and it flunked. But no, I deleted it after that. I re-downloaded it a couple days ago. And I like updated my photos. I updated the prompts and everything everything on there. Because I took some really cute photos recently. And I was like, okay, let me like update it to make it more like recent or whatever. No, it's so trash on every single platform. I mean, I only downloaded one app, but truly, it's done. Like, I'm so happy that online dating is like fizzling out because honestly, this is tragic. This is awful. It's not fun anymore. There's nobody there. I mean, there's a lot of people there, but there's nobody that wants what I want or does what I do or has aspirations and goals. At least to my knowledge, all they want to do is hook up, which is not fun. That's why these dating apps are dying, because men just think it's totally fine just to like find a girl to hook up with and like ditch. Like, that's the new one night stand, I feel like. And it's not cute. That's like my favorite thing. I say it's not the vibe. It's not cute. And we're over it. Us girls, we're not here for it. So my friends, they kept telling me, because I also hang out with friends who are in relationships or about to get married. So I'm like literally the only single one, which kind of sucks because it's like everywhere we go, the energy is automatically like, stay away from me because I have someone. So I feel like I kind of need to branch myself off a little bit for, do my own thing for a little, to kind of see like, okay, what if I go somewhere on my own? Like, is that weird? Like, I don't know. I haven't gone out for like any dating purposes in over a year now. Like, it's been a while. Anyways, let's talk about the Delulu girl. Delulu. That's me. I'm her. But let's talk about the Delulu girl. So what is a Delulu girl? So Delulu is delusional. But just like a cuter way of saying delusional. Delulu. But yeah, I'm a Delulu. Oh my god, it just fucking died. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cry. So I'm just gonna keep this going. Oh, just kidding. Okay, well, my battery died, so I'm gonna keep it going here because we're not stopping. But a Delulu girl is essentially a girl that, has her mood boards, is very delusional, just thinks the world is for her, by her. So me, a little bit, not all the way, but a little bit. So I have a mood board, and I actually love making mood boards. If you don't have one, make one right now. I made one. My first one was in like 2019, and then I made another one for 2021, 2022. And the 2022 one, I looked back at it. There's a video on my Instagram, and I'll probably post it somewhere. But on that Instagram post, almost every single thing on that post came to fruition. Like, that shit was real. I was like, oh my gosh, I have that. I did that. I went there. Like, it was pretty freaking awesome. And then what else? Delulu girls, they think that men are just wanting them. But it's true. Like I'll give you an example. Like, a Delulu girl will be like, oh my gosh, this guy, he texted me for the first time, and like, he's been texting me a lot. Like, he wants me. He wants to be with me and da da da. Like, that's Delulu girl right there. Because it's like he's texting you because he wants to text you. It doesn't mean he wants to be with you. It means he wants to text you. So it can mean anything, honey. There's so many different situations of a Delulu girl. And I'm definitely somewhere in that bracket of a Delulu. But I don't think I'm 100% Delulu, honey. But it's fine. But I definitely do fall into some parts of that, but just not fully. I'm just not fully a Delulu. I'm kind of upset that my... I'm kind of upset. I fixed my voice, girl. I'm a little annoyed that my camera died because it was completely charged. And then I filmed two things. And of course, when I filmed those, it was completely zoomed in. And when I'm now actually filming and I have good content and I have good words to say, kind of, it dies completely dies. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. And we're still going to keep the show rolling because I don't fail. I keep trying. I keep doing. And I will keep doing. But anyways, I think we're going to cut it off there. It's a cute little short episode. I might do another question mark. If you don't see another one this week, just know I didn't decide to do it. But it was great chatting with you guys. I can't wait for next week's episode and to hang out with you guys again. If you do want to hang out with me sooner, be sure to follow my Instagram, which is just I'm Jasmine Bell, or you can follow our TikTok, the Over at Archives podcast. You can follow us there. You can follow us on just Instagram, on Threads. We're on everything now at Over at Archives, or you could do Over at Archives podcast. So yeah, we are there, and I'm so sad that I have to go, but I will see you guys soon. Okay, busy. Bye.